So one of our most popular features is our client portal. So if you are looking to win over more buyers and sellers, Nekst is a great tool to help you with that. So we're going to go ahead and talk through our client portal overview. We're going to talk about how you can customize your portal and how you can use this portal for both listing and buyer presentations. On top of that, we'll touch on managing contacts and how you can add in recommended service providers. So these are all of the wonderful resources you know, from lenders to inspectors to movers to handymen, anyone that can help you and your clients get through this listing or selling process. And how you can have those basically at their fingertips. So for those that don't know, a client portal is a single property website that has all of this information available to your clients. So on Demo Island, we're going to go and click through to the client portal section over here. And I'll show you what the portal looks like without any additional customization being made. So this is just right after we launch it. This is what it does look like. So it's a single page website. There is no login required, but it has all of the important details. It has a timeline of all of the key dates. And when we talked about the description that you can put with each key date, this is where you can explain to your client, here's where we are in the process. This is what this means. Here's what the next steps are. We can also list any of our recommended service providers. We can put notes in here, any sort of custom notes. It could be links to your videos on your team. It could be links to their listing, whatever it might be. And then also the contact parties and documents. Okay, so this is without doing anything. Your portal is already built out with all of this information. Now, the way that we can take it the rest of the way in terms of fully customizing it, I'll close this, is we can just add a few additional details here. So I'm going to go ahead and add our sample house logo, and we can come in here and we can pick and choose if there's any key or detail boxes that we don't want on display. These are all pretty good. If I wanted to take something out, I could. We can also add service providers directly to a task. So let's say that for scheduled inspection, I'm going to have my home inspectors here, and I want them to use either one of these two parties. If we just want to use, Barty, we can do that, but we'll keep both. As we go down here to the bottom, we can also choose if we want additional team members to be displayed, whether we want, if we have the other listing agent, we can uncheck their information, but we'll go ahead and put everybody in here. We can also choose any additional recommended parties that we want to include. If we have any attorneys, we can add them as well. So maybe Celia Wright at PKT Attorneys, we can add them. And then any of our preloaded documents. So if we do want to store a document that's universal, we can include those as well. So we have a home buying overview, our buyer presentations in here, a sample lead-based paint form. There's a Meet the Team PDF. And we can also control who is being branded. So if you are the administrative assistant and you want to brand your team lead or a buyer's agent, you can control who on the team you want branded up at the top. So with adding a few of these additional details, I'll click on update. We will look at the portal again, and now we have a much prettier portal with some additional details added. We talked about the recommendation form here, so you can see, Barty or Thalia King. We added a couple attorneys down here that we can include. So it's a very robust page, and this is really designed to be a mobile friendly. So when they get this link on their cell phone, it feels like an app where they can click through all of the different sections and see a ton of very, very useful information. So it's not bad on the web, but it's even better on mobile. Now, once we set that up, there's several ways that we can deliver it to our clients. So we can simply copy the link here, and I'll just kind of show you that this is what it is. It is a simple web link that you can include. This has some level of customability. If we go back to our tasks, and we can actually embed that link in all of the communication that we send to our buyer. So for example, this one where it talks about next steps and earnest money, we could put something at the bottom that says get all information for your portal here. And then again, with the hashtag, we can type in the client portal link and just insert it automatically. I'm going to go ahead and click on the preview button, and you'll see where that link loads right down here. So it's something that I recommend you just put at the bottom of every single uh, every single email or communication that goes out. You can put it underneath your signature. Get more details, right? And then let's put the portal in. So the more that you can share this link, the better. They'll see it, they'll click on it, and they can kind of monitor the process. And as you go through and you complete some of these key dates, again, as you go through and you click these things off, they will see that progress in their portal as well. Anytime you want to leave a note for your client, you can do that here in the details page. And maybe it's something that says we have clear to close, and you can automatically add it to the portal simply by clicking this button, and then you'll see that this is added into the portal so they can see updates as you make updates for this specific file. So let's go one more step deeper and let's talk about how we include those different recommended service providers. So we have a tab at the top called Contacts, and anytime we add a contact to the transaction, they get stored here. Okay. With each contact, there's also the ability to tag them as a service provider in the bottom, and then you can choose, okay, what category do they belong to? You can add photos, additional detail. You can even include notes about that specific service provider. And then once they're in here and you want to add the category title representative, you can pick from one of the many contacts that you have stored. Now, the different types of service providers is not limited to these. So if you're in an area where everyone gets, flood, tests done or something, you might have, something for, flood inspections. So in here under the setup section where we have service providers, you can again create all of your own categories. So you can further customize Nekst to fit your business. So by using client portals and sending out recommended service providers, you will become a major asset for your clients, and they will trust you as the absolute best choice that they can work with when it comes to buying or selling a home. So great job wowing your clients. Our last section is on team synergy. So this will only apply to those teams. This will not apply to individual agents. So you can stop here. Or if you want to learn about what your experience can be like if you turn from a single member into a team, you can check out these features as well.